verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Él te jura un falso amor, es un abusador. Juega con tu corazón, sabes decir que no. ¿Cómo decirte que te quiero, que muero por tu amor? Yo no he perdido la ilusión, ni el tiempo ni la razón. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Tu cuerpo y el mío juntitos bailando. Tu boca y la mía felices gozando. Vas moviendo la cintura, sube la temperatura. Yo te regalo mi universo, ya no lo pienses más. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Déjame decirte, mami, una cosita. Yo te doy lo que tú necesitas. Solo quiero que tú seas mía. Quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré. Mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer. Yo quiero estar contigo. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Oye, él no te quiere, no sabe cuidarte. Oye, yo tengo un mundo para darte. Yo solo quiero cuidarte. Oye, mueve la cintura. Oye, que seas mía toda la vida. Solo eso quiero.
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Makodi, I will bring you sports moments of your life, and I am Benny Kuji. We have an interesting one today. I don't know how to let this out of the bag. Okay, let's put it this way. There's someone that is saying that let's start it from the beginning. Okay. If you come with me, you understand that the last World Cup, Nigeria was not there. This current one, there's also the possibility that Nigeria won't be there. There's also the possibility that Nigeria may be there. But there's someone that is saying that there is a curse on Nigeria by a former Nigerian coach, a late Nigerian coach, that is following us, and that is why we're finding it difficult to qualify for the World Cup. Do you agree with that? But before we go into that, before we go to give this the analysis of everything, let's bring you up to speed with the latest sport news around you and around the world. An ailing Novak Djokovic was knocked out of the Shanghai Masters semifinals on Saturday by world number 204 Valentina Vakarot. The 26-year-old qualifier from Monaco beat Djokovic 6-3, 6-4 to deny him a record-extending fifth title in Shanghai. A hobbling Djokovic, 38, threw up courtside and received medical treatment multiple times. Vakarot will face either his cousin, the unseeded Frenchman Arthur Rindanak, or Daniil Medvedev. Djokovic, the former world number one, said Vakarot's unlikely run in the tournament was an amazing story. Vakarot is the lowest ranked player to reach an ATP Masters 1000 final since the format introduction in 1990. Djokovic declined to answer questions about his physical state. He had said after his last match that he was concerned about battling vomiting bouts, leg injury scares, and fatigue throughout the tournament. The Super Eagles are expected to commence preparation for the 2025 African Cup of Nations (AFCON) with a training camp scheduled to open on December 10th in Morocco, the host nation. The Super Eagles, runner-up at the 2023 tournament in Cote d'Ivoire, are in Group D to face Tunisia, Uganda, and Tanzania. The Super Eagles campaign will kick off on December 23rd against Tanzania in Fez, a key fixture that will set the tune for the tournament. Host nation Morocco will open the competition against Comoros on December 21st, launching a highly anticipated edition of the expanded AFCON. In a bid to fine-tune the squad ahead of the competition, the Nigerian Football Federation (NFF) has arranged 2 high-profile international friendlies for the Super Eagles. On November 14th, Nigeria will face Venezuela at Shell Energy Stadium in Houston, Texas, by 2 a.m. Nigerian time. And on November 18th, the Super Eagles will face Colombia at Citi Field Stadium, New York, 10 a.m. Nigerian time. The match are part of a strategic effort to expose the team to diverse playing style and increase match fitness. Before the AFCON openers, the 2025 AFCON will be held from December 21st to December 21st, 2025 to January 18, 2026, a diversion from the traditional January to February window. This rescheduling was necessary due to FIFA expanded Club World Cup, now set to feature 32 teams and take place in June to July 2026. And back to our topic of discussion. Former Nigerians captain Sunday Olise has suggested that a curse placed on the national team over 2 decades ago could be the reason for their current struggle to qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. In 2002, the Super Eagles had successfully overturned a 5-point deficit to Liberia to secure Nigeria's spot at the World Cup. However, Olise and a few others reportedly demanded the payment of outstanding allowances after their impact, but were controversially dropped from the South Korea and Japan World Cup squad. The coaching staff that masterminded the qualification campaign, a trio of Amadou Shuaibu, Joe Errico, and Stephen Keshi, were dismissed. Speaking on a recent podcast, Olise revealed that late coach Joe Errico laid a course on Nigerian football that may still be in effect today. Coach Errico made it very clear before his death that what they did to us in 2002, he sat down in his room naked and cursed Nigeria, Olise stated on the podcast. Olise praised the trio of Keshi for their dedication in turning the team's fortune around during the qualifiers. The 51-year-old credited the coaching staff for inspiring players like Julius Agahoa and Yakubu Ayegbeni to elevate their performance. Yakubu went to Sudan and scored 2 goals, he recalled. How can a manager work things out this way? And when it is time for the World Cup, he was dropped. They even went with players who did not play in the qualifiers. They did all that and destroyed the team. I personally feel that that was when the Super Eagles got destroyed, he concluded. And I'm asking the question today, is Nigeria's World Cup qualification drought a result of a supposed cause under coach Joe Erico, or it's a case of poor administration? That is a topic for discussion today, and I will not be talking much. I think it's very, very clear. Studio lines to call and have your say here is 0808 427 5464. I'll take the number again, 0808 427 5464. You can also be a part of the show when you comment on our Facebook handle. Our Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makodi. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
It's Isaac calling from Navy Barracks.
Okay, Isaac, you're welcome to the show.
I think because it's funny, but it's not funny. Me think that is just a superstition. What Elise was referring to. So I don't think it has anything to do with our poor performances towards this World Cup, forthcoming World Cup qualifications, and even the last one. Everything is, to me, is down to poor preparation. Like I was trying to say yesterday, see, World Cup is a perennial event every 4 years.
Yes.
So you don't wait until the last hour because you start making all this fire brigade approach in preparation. It's a project. So any footballing nation, World Cup is a project, and it's a big sporting project. So you have a project, you plan early. You plan early for it, and then prepare. So I think everything is about poor administration and this kind of just like if it is a political issue, we say there is no political will. So I don't even know how to put it.
Okay, now this is what Sunday Lise is saying. He said Joe Erico sat in his room naked and cursed the national team, and we are all Africans. And you don't think that such thing, if it actually happened, because we are not there, we cannot actually say, but if something like that happened, can it actually have an effect on the national team?
No, I don't think it will happen. I mean, I don't think it will take any negative effect on the whole entire national team that represents the whole country. There are specific individuals that have done that or treated him in that way. So his court should have gone to those people. It shouldn't have been collective this thing. It was not the whole or the entire country that have done that to him. That is my take. Okay.
All right. Thanks for that one. All right. He's saying that for him, he doesn't believe that an individual can actually cost the whole country. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, good evening and welcome to the show.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
What's your name and where are you calling us from?
This is Theophilos calling from Tewasagbadi.
Okay, Theophilos, go on.
Me, I don't think that cost has anything to do with our qualification issue. Why
would you say so?
If you remember 2019 when we went World Cup, now even 2010 we went to World Cup.
But the last one we didn't go.
So what happened about those times? The cost was not there. Because they said that the mark cost Nigeria since 2000. So what happened about these other times that we've been qualifying?
But two times now we've not been able to attend.
Because of the poor administration and poor management. I don't know what they used to do. The players are not serious. The administration, all those things, they are not serious. That's why it's not because of the cost.
Okay, so you don't believe that there can be curse in football?
It should be, because I will follow that other person, that last caller that said that should go to those people that did that thing, because it was not the whole country that did it. So that should go to those people that did it to them. It's not the whole Nigeria.
Okay, all right. Thanks for that one.
You're welcome.
Okay, yeah. The last caller is saying that the cost should go to those people that actually offended Joe Erico and not the whole nation. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
And what's your name and where are you calling us from?
Yes, this is the head of state on the line.
Okay, head of state.
Yes.
Head of state, hit us up.
Yes, first and foremost, I want to appreciate you so much.
Head of state, your line seems to be breaking. Can you just move away? Maybe change your position.
Okay. You hear me?
No, we can barely hear you. Okay, maybe you just call back. Please call back. If not, the line is just breaking. Okay. Hello?
Good evening, Benny Kuji.
Good evening.
You are speaking with Ugondemos from Agam.
Okay, Ugondemos, go on.
What Olise said was true because during that qualification, Nigeria was finding it difficult to qualify. They were struggling. So they brought in Shaibu Ahmadu. He executed the qualification. During the month that he was sacked, he wasn't allowed to carry the team to
the World Cup.
Yes. Some of us who are sports fans were worried. How can a person suffer and is not given the opportunity to do what he has suffered for? But besides that, I don't think that is what is giving Nigeria problem.
Okay.
What is giving us problem is poor management and poor planning. They brought people who doesn't know anything about football administration to manage the Nigerian Football Association. So they don't know how to plan. If they were the people that know how to plan, they would have started planning right from the appointment of the coach. You know, people apply for the coaching job. They went and gave to SPEEDy, which some of us were not happy. So that is because there were capable hands than SPEEDy. But you know, in Nigeria, politics follows everything.
Okay, thank you for that one. Okay, Ogunemos is saying that he actually went back to buttress the point that Shaibu Ahmadu and co. They actually did their best to qualify to Nigeria for that World Cup. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Is the head of state back on the line?
Okay, head of state is better now. Now you can go on.
Yes, I was even appreciating Asking Radio for giving us a wonderful topic this evening. Yes, for me, just like callers are saying, the cause has nothing to do with the play Nigeria are playing this time. If you can watch very well, if somebody or a team is is suffering under a cause, you see their pattern of play or the formation they play in pitch, the level they play, you will understand that yes, these people are giving their best. The only thing that I have.
Oh, we lost that one from head of state. Head of state, you can still call back. There's still time. You can still call back. A lot of callers are saying that they don't believe that cause can stand against Nigeria. But these were coaches that actually strive. Nigeria were actually struggling to qualify in that tournament. Liberia was actually leading with 5 points. When Amadou Shuaibu and others were brought in. We have another caller. Hello? 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 It's not for us. Okay, it's not for us. So, Amadou Shuaibu was actually brought in to take over from the team. And hello?
Yes, the third time of head of state calling on the line.
Okay, head of state, go on.
I don't know what the network want to do to me this evening.
Just go on.
Yes, just like I was saying, when the players play, you know that they are playing foolishly, not even give us results. What the recent
wow.
Even was playing ball.
Head of state, your network is very, very poor. Okay, like we were saying, Amadou Shuaibu came in. He came in and actually tried. Hello. Good evening. Oh, the network is giving us issues. You can just look for somewhere better and stand and call us. Amadou Shuaibu actually tried his best and brought that team together. And after everything, there was an issue. The issue was hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes. Shortly, I will just. No need of introduction again. Is it okay? And the Nigerian players are not serious. The cause has nothing to do to Nigerian football. That's all.
All right. Thanks for that one.
Yes. Thank you.
Head of state is saying that the cause has nothing to do with Nigerian football. If our management they're good enough, we won't be talking about all of this. Hello.
Yes, a very special good evening.
Good evening.
Happy Sunday to you.
Okay, go on. Your network is so bad. So maybe you look for somewhere better and stand to call us. We can barely hear you. Okay, now we have another caller. Hello.
Hello, Coach.
Yes. Good evening.
Okay, good evening. It's Isaac again.
Okay, Isaac, go on.
Let me just be brief again. You see, our problem is self-made. I don't think somebody called. Like, I will ask you, look at our athletes in the last Olympic. They performed very abysmally. It's only the Paralympic. Was it his cause that affected their poor performances? Look at our under-20, the Flying Eagles, the Golden Eagles, at the international scene. That used to be our pride over time. Was it also that cause that affected them? I think our basic problem is so fundamental. It's poor preparation, lack of good will for the country, no patriotism of our certain leaders. Thank you.
All right, thanks for that one. Okay, that is a very incisive one. He said we cannot actually say that it's because of the cause or anything. How about our other sports? How about the Olympics? How about the under-20? How about so many other competitions that we've been doing so poorly? Can we say that they are also cause? But what is your take on this? If you just joining us, this is Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. We are discussing Nigeria. We have a caller on the line. Hello.
Hello, good evening to you, sir.
Good evening.
MC Oliver Nyikia, better known as Busy Brand, the king of sports.
Okay.
In Abenga here in Alede.
Okay, Busy Brand, go on.
Yes, looking about the Nigerian football, according to what Olise said, me, I totally disagree with him.
How so?
Yes, our problem is not from the coaching side. The coach is now good to go. If this coach that we have now, if we say is our problem, then I don't think we are looking at good football, because the formation he has been doing in the pitch is a very commendable one. Only that the players.
Okay, busy brain. Let me just tell you of what is happening. What we are discussing about, we're asking, is Nigerian World Cup qualification drought a result of supposed cause by Coach Eriko, Joe Eriko, or a case of mismanagement? There was a situation where Sondulise is saying that there was a cost that was placed on the Nigerian team. That is why we are not qualifying. Do you agree with that?
No, I do not agree with that, because let me say football or everything lies with God. So God is a final decision there if the Nigeria Super Eagles is to qualify. I don't think it's somebody's hand. So there's no hand in that. It's God's hand.
Oh, busy. Your network is just fluctuating. But we got what you were trying to say. You said everything has to come from God. Nobody can actually cause a whole country, and I think that is where I'm also looking at it from. I don't think anybody can actually, one person cannot be greater than the whole of Nigeria. How can you, as the one individual, cause the whole of the nation? And I don't think, and I don't even think that all those things will actually happen in sport. The ones people say juju or whatever, I don't believe it in sport. If you do it, it works for you, good and fine. But for football, I don't think, or sports in general, we have a lot of problems on our own. If we can fix our house in order, I think our sports will be okay. For Sunday Olise, I think to me as the presenter, I don't agree with him. But let's just, I think that segment, let's just call that segment a day. Let's just go to our fixtures and scores. Right now in the World Cup qualifying, Africa, Zambia had already played with Niger. Niger defeated Zambia 1-0. Right now, 90 plus 5 minutes, Central African Republic defeating Chad 3-2. Other matches that are slated to come up later: Burkina Faso versus Ethiopia, Djibouti versus Sierra Leone, Egypt versus Guinea-Bissau, Ghana versus Comoros, Mali versus Madagascar. Those are the matches that are slated to come up much later. For tomorrow's game in the Africa World Cup qualifiers, there's still Equatorial Guinea versus Liberia, Sao Tome and Principe versus Malawi, South Sudan versus Togo, Tunisia versus Namibia, Cameroon versus Angola, Cape Verde versus Eswatini, Lesotho versus Zimbabwe, and Mauritius versus Libya. Those are the matches that are slated to come up tomorrow. Our match, Nigeria, will be coming on Tuesday. We hope that we will win that match, and let's see how that one goes. We wish the Super Eagles all the best, and any other country that will stand in our way, we also pray that God help us so that in one way or that we will definitely win. I think that is the best we can do for today, or that is how far we can go for today. From me over here, I am saying God bless your heart. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Oh yeah.